darlings. Today I'm going to be talking about body positivity and Christianity. So I was just watching a video from the channel God is Great, which I adore. That channel is amazing. And there was a lady on there who is like a fat positivity, like body positivity sort of lady. And I'm just going to keep using the word fat because people are trying to take it back and it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I used to be bigger and I'm still overweight. So I'm just going to use that and hopefully that doesn't offend anyone. So the guest was talking about how you can love your body as it is. And I only honestly watched a little bit of this video before I got distracted by something else, but I was thinking about it because what Brenda, who runs the God is Great channel, was talking about is that a lot of Christians are against body positivity because they'll think, oh, hey, your body is your temple, you need to treat it well. So if you are not a certain size, you're not treating your body well, and that is wrong. And so she and her guest were talking about being positive and loving fat bodies, and I am totally there with you. The only thing I did have is that the guest was like, yeah, calories from donuts are the same as calories from strawberries, and that part I was like, oh no, I don't agree with you there. And I struggled with that, and so I was puzzling this through because I was like, okay, I never think shaming is okay. Like, I think every single body deserves love. It doesn't matter how big you are, if you have a fat body, if you have a thin body, if you have a body that is conventionally attractive, if you have a body that is unconventionally attractive, or no one would consider I'm sure someone would consider it attractive. No matter what, your body deserves love. You are a beloved child of God. That includes what your vessel is, and God wants you to love your vessel. And that's really difficult a lot of the time, just from all of the things that we are taught, all the messages that are bombarded upon us that we are not good enough. I feel like most of that is from capitalism, like just people trying to sell you stuff. But I think also just people can be mean. And people can be really weird and be like, I don't want to look at your body because it makes me uncomfortable. It's like, screw you, dude, whatever. This is my body and I'm gonna rock it. Anyway, so back to the calorie thing. I was like, but no. Because I still do think that you should work on being healthy. So I actually was kind of sort of in the middle. I found myself between the argument of, hey, just totally love your body, you do you eat whatever you want, and just be happy, versus like, oh, you should be really healthy. Like, I do think you should be healthy. I don't think you need to be insane about it. I don't think you need to make your life just joyless so that you can eat the most perfect diet, because there is none. Everything is bad for you according to someone. I mean, it's not possible. You cannot possibly eat the perfect diet. And I wouldn't want a person to anyway. Like, I do think that it's okay to live a little. I think it's okay to have something that might taste good, that might not necessarily be the best for you, but in moderation. Because that's the thing I come across a lot when it comes to any sort of issues that people have in religion where they're fighting about it, is I feel like the answer is somewhere in the middle. I don't feel like it's, hey, be so crazy healthy that your life is just devoid of joy and you're really obsessed about it, or just eat whatever you want and love yourself regardless. Like, I don't think it's like shame and restriction or just whatever you want and total love. Like, I think love definitely is the thing. And like I said, I know it's hard, so you could even shoot for like being body neutral and just appreciating what you can do. Be like, hey, my body houses my brain and I use my brain to work. Or hey, my body breathes and that's pretty cool. Or it gets me from A to Z. Or it has eyeballs and it lets me watch YouTube. If you have eyeballs. I keep forgetting my train of thought. What time is it? I'm just gonna be rambly and confusing and not redo this. But yes, on the health thing, I do think it's important to try to be healthy. Like I said, you don't have to be crazy about it, but the average American diet is kind of crap. Like, I'm just gonna say that because I used to eat just horrendously. All sorts of fast food and tons of sweets and treats, and I loved it when I did that, but I felt like garbage. And it was only until I finally tried about 5 billion diets and I kind of realized, like, oh hey, I actually feel really good if I eat a certain way. And I realized, like, there's stuff that, I was eating food and it was affecting me in ways I never thought it would. So I tried like a Whole30 diet. That stuff's extreme. I don't know if I'd necessarily suggest it, but if you want to, you should try it. Like, I had arthritis in my hands. Like, I'm in my 30s and like my hands hurt, like, just, and I was like, that's not okay. And into my knees and stuff. I did a Whole30 and it went away. I was like, what am I eating that's causing that? And I don't know what it was, so I kind of stay away from grains. I feel like maybe that's what might have been an issue. But stuff like that, where you're like, you just feel like, oh, I have this thing that's wrong with me. Oh well, as you eat many cookies and stuff. So yeah, right now I eat a lot of pasture-raised meat and vegetables and like a little bit of fruit, and some other stuff here and there, some dark chocolate, and I feel really good compared to how I used to feel. I have a lot of vitality. I am so much like healthier as far as my immune system, which is kind of important right now. I used to get sick just constantly. Like, I had colds and flus and stuff all the flippin' time, and now I have a pretty robust immune system, and digestion is really good. Everything is great. Like, I tend to not really break out much. Like, I might get something here and there once in a while, but generally speaking, my skin is way better than it used to be, and I feel so much better. I have way less brain fog, which you probably can't tell because I am so rambly and I usually forget my train of thought, but it's way better than it used to be. So yeah, like I said, I feel like the answer is somewhere in between, that it's definitely love yourself, but maybe try to take good care of your vessel, because your vessel is awesome. It's what holds your soul. And so just honoring it, and don't, like I said, don't go crazy about it, but just love it. And maybe try it out. Maybe try some healthier foods. Maybe limit the sugar, limit the processed carbs, limit the fast food, limit the grains, and see how you feel. Because we all process stuff differently. Drink lots of water. Move that great body of yours. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, because I like talking about religion. It's my jam. So yes, anyway, I'm done. I hope you have a beautiful day, darlings, and I will see you next time.